Steve Kerr. And we're ready to bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. And as we take a look here at Richard Jefferson, guys, what's your take?
And I'll say this about him, Kevin. I mean, it looks like he's made of rubber sometimes because defenders just bounce off him when he's driving the lane. What a finisher.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Pass to Hudson. It's rebounded by Planinic. The Brooklyn Nets come into this one following a loss to the Warriors in Oakland. Johnson with the block. Passes it to Hassan. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Hudson, defended by Planinic. Clock at 4. The 17-footer. No good. The Nets go the other way with it.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Here's Hudson, defended by Planinic. Back to Johnson.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's picked up a couple of quick fouls here. I think he's pressing. He's got to settle down a bit.
Robinson's checked in for the Nets. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's Hudson. Robinson with the block. It's Jefferson with the drive. Gets it to go.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on him.
We'll go to Doris Burke, who moments ago spoke with head coach Flip Saunders. And Doris, what do you have to say?
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
And thank you for that, Doris.
Still looking for that first two. 0-4 now.
For 3. That's good. Jefferson's got 5 now.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
He feeds it to Johnson. Shot to stop the drought. The rebound by the Nets.
Trying to get off the schneid here. 0 for 5. What's a schneid, by the way, Clark?
Gets it to go.
And their lead takes another little bump up.
Boy, I tell you, they've got to be feeling better and better about this game.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Sprewell. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Well, it took a while, but somebody finally got a shot to go.
You know, I was starting to get a little concerned for them. I mean, it hadn't been pretty to this point.
Planinic passes to Carter. Carter off a pick from Kristich. And it's...
Oh, get it! Oh, watch out now.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense. That's for sure.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Sprewell, defended by Jefferson. Doubled by Planinic. Shot clock at 6. Carter with the block.
It has not been an easy quarter for him. at least offensively speaking.
Kristich kicks to Jefferson. Carter dishes it to Kristich. Back to Carter. The pass to Planinic. From deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. That's tipped. Stolen by Carter. In transition, here come the Nets. Kristich. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Hudson the pass to Garnett. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
But that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Now here is Carter. Makes the lead pass. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. The Nets shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him. The Nets making a switch here. Robinson hits them both. Here's Hudson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Garnett. Poke loose. Here's Sprewell. Shot is blocked. The second effort. Goes up again. New Jersey with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Carter. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and two shots coming up.
Yeah, he's a bomber. I mean, that's what I love about him. He's as good a three-point shooter as you'll see. And, of course, has the green light to let it fly anytime he wants.
And here's something else, Steve. He invites contact when he's attacking the rim. He doesn't try to finesse his way through anything. He's going through bodies.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Milwaukee. Back to Martin. 5 to shoot. Knocked away. The dive for the ball. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Nets leading by 11. Carter outside. He passes to Murray. The Nets working the ball around now. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's Martin. 3-on-3. Here's Hoiberg. Gets it to go from 8 feet. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Murray. Kicks to Collins. He dishes it to Carter. Passes to Murray. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound, Nets.
Boy, he's got a nice-looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Oluwakanbi. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
First trip to the line for him here. Thomas checked in for the Nets. Anderson comes in for Vince Carter. The Nets with the lead. The pass to Murray. Feeds it to Collins. He passes to Murray. It's intercepted. Now running it up the court. Martin pushing it up. And here is Serbia. Thomas with the block. And the rebound goes to Martin.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And it's sent back by Collins. Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And the Nets making a change here. Martin's checked in. Outside, Martin. There's the double team with Martin. Martin dishes to Miller. Back to Martin. He kicks to Miller from 6 away. That misses off the backboard.
Very porous defense down there by the hoop. He probably should make that one.
Martin with a screen on Martin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hoiberg. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop.
And that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over him.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Back to Miller. Tipped away. Stolen by Thomas. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Thomas, a screen on Martin. Back to Thomas. And he banks in the layup. Thomas got his first 2 points of the night.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. You know, force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Nets lead by 5. And don't go away. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for New Jersey?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result. Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Nenad Kristic. Martin is out there with Ryan Anderson, and it's Vaughn in at the 1.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Got a piece of it, all by himself. Throws it up high. And we play through the first minute here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 10. Back to Martin. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Kristic, and there's the lay-in.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter.
They tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
On defense, Brooklyn tries to save it.
If they can't take care of the basketball, they're going to have a very hard time turning this game around.
Yeah, turnovers already piling up here in this quarter. Well, his body control is what I notice. I think that jumps off the page when you watch him play. Even with a defender draped all over him, he's able to find a way to get to the rim and get the shot to go in.
And, Steve, some of the best highlights you're ever going to see are going to come from this guy. Every time he steps on the court, there's a chance he'll perform the dunk of the season.
Jefferson passing to Blanimich. Vaughn. Offensive rebound, Nets. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Hudson. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Dropped that one in as soft as a feather using the finger roll.
There's the dish to Jefferson. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Kristic, who's guarded by Johnson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Strong move there to go in for the dunk.
That's a smart foul there to prevent him from the finish.
For Minnesota, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Vince Carter, he's checked in for New Jersey. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the Grizzlies. Carter off a bit from Kristic. Carter kicks to Kristic. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rack.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Back to Garnett. Nails the wide open jump shot. Garnett's got 6 points.
Boy, he's so hard to stop, guys, because he poses a ton of matchup problems for the defense.
He didn't have to get off the ground very far for that one. The big man with the slam.
Well, he makes up for any lack of athleticism with that tremendous size, Clark.
Yeah, he's not exactly a smooth operator, but what he is powerful. And when he gets positioned in the lane, he can go up and get it done.
Carter outside. Carter off a pick from Kristich. 6 to shoot. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop. And the Nets lead by 13.
How nice was that alley-oop? Those two really have a good connection.
They read each other so well. It's a play I'm sure, Clark, they love to run.
And as the receiver, he didn't feel like he had the need to go for the monster finish. Just laying it in, making sure he got the points.
And Jefferson gets it to go.
Things are starting to warm up from the field for them this quarter as they add to their lead.
Yeah, it seems like everybody, Steve, has the hot hand right now.
Here's Hudson. Carter with the block.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
It's 2-on-1. Ahead. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. He has 5.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school, just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Hassel. Here's Sprewell. Kept alive. New Jersey leading by 16. Carter kicks to Robinson. Pass to Jefferson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Jefferson's got 8 here in the quarter.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
In transition, here come the Nets. Planinic passes to Robinson, and that one's good. Robinson's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Passes it to Hassel. There's the feed to Garnett. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And really deep through that time. 8 points for him.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys. Just putting on a passing display out there.
Well, just add another fantastic assist to the highlight reel for this guy.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The Timberwolves have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. Collins checked in for Kristich.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
Moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Brooklyn. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Now the pass to Hudson. He feeds it to Garnett. Timberwolves passing it around. Dishes to Jefferson. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. .131 left in the second quarter. Here's Hudson, defended by Planinic. A nice shot by Hudson.
After digging themselves that hole in the first quarter, this club is starting to shoot the ball much better now.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it takes a little while to work out the knots. I mean, they're starting to put it together.
It's Vince Carter on the wing. He's got 8. It's Jefferson outside.
Didn't matter that he was surrounded. He was the guy who muscled everybody else out of the way to get that board.
Here's Sprewell. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Yeah, a lot of fans focused on that matchup for Detroit.
Been a stellar outing in this one for Jefferson. He's got 16 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
The Nets making a switch here. Murray's checked in.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
8-second difference between the shot.
Oh, hammer time.
Wow.
Hammer time.
That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary, partner.
Man.
Oh, you know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can't he?
Here's Olowokandi, and Jefferson sends it back. Hacked and still knocked it down. Nice composure. And the Nets making a change here. For Minnesota, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. He dishes it to Carter. Here's Vaughn. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. New Jersey making a switch here. And he's good on the second. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
I'm Damon Bruce. Thanks for joining the Pelicans.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
The busy streets of Los Angeles, lighting up the night sky as we continue. What a game we're seeing from Jefferson.
Well, threes have been falling for him at a ridiculous rate. That first half was just amazing.
And when that's the case here in the second, I think he's just got to keep spraying and splashing.
Carter dishes to Kristich. And for the Nets, Martin is out there with Jefferson. And there's Carter. Then it's Kristich, and it's Planinic in at the 1 spot.
Good rebound there, but overall, they're getting outworked on the glass.
Steve, I think that's what you'd expect, seeing what the score is.
Jefferson's shot is off. Minnesota with the ball. And he bangs it home with one hand.
A long wind-up and a strong follow-through on that one-hand jam.
He's not going to mess that one up for sure.
No, that's too easy for him. That's kind of a shocker. The defense was there, but it wasn't right in his face. Kind of out of character for him to miss those.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Carter with it. He's got 10. There's the screen. Outside for Jefferson. Back to Carter. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Kristich. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. The Nets have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And he can't hit the second. Timberwolves trailed by 18. Hassel defended by Carter. Garnett goes in. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Garnett's got 10.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. Great job. Taking right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
And both free throws good for Martin. Here's Hudson. Pass to Hess. Poked away. Stolen by Carter. In transition. Here come the Nets. And the dunk by Jefferson.
Quick hands on the steal. Quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Jefferson with the double team. Back to Johnson. He passes it to Hassel. Knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Hudson. But they recover it. Carter kicks to Jefferson. Back to Carter. Shoots the 3. They get it again. Here's Martin. Garnett with the block. Here's Hudson, defended by Kristic. A nice shot by Hudson.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Kicks to Martin. Kevin Garnett with the steal. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And a moment now to check out who Minnesota has coming up. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Nets leading by 18. Carter outside. From 10 feet out. Breaks a big height bounce and goes in. Carter's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
Here's Hudson, defended by Planinic. Tipped. And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. It's blocked. Third quarter of basketball here in just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. That's good.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Pass to Planinic. Feeds it to Kristic. And the pass to Planinic. 6 to shoot. The fader. Gets it to go. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Hudson. He kicks it to Johnson. Rejected by Martin. Here's Kristic. He has 6. Gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for New Jersey.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it defensively. I mean, the steal totals are really something to admire.
Here's Carter, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Stolen by Carter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Hassel. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, every once in a while, he'll show us some pretty good moves around the hoop.
Outside Jefferson. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Jefferson's got 22.
That's kind of his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the defense and finish at the rim.
Here's Hudson, defended by Planinic. Garnett backing down, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nets leading by 22. Now here is Carter. He's got 14. And that one's good. Carter's got 6 here in this quarter.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Martin goes in, and it's sent back by Robinson. In transition, here come the Nets. And Vince Carter with the slam.
A surreal alley-oop that time, partner.
The pass, Clark, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
Precision at its finest.
Man, and it all had to be perfect and in precision. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look.
Robinson passes to Vaughn. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And here is Serbiak. Back to Martin. Left side, Martin. And here is Serbiak. Defended by Carter. Just 4 to shoot. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession. Kristich, he's checked in for the Nets. There's 1:26 left in the third. Carter dishes to Kristich, and it's good. He's got 10.
Good job there, recognizing the mismatch and then just going straight up with the shot. He's got a major height advantage.
Now here is Martin, guarded closely. Doubled by Kristich. Martin with it, now guarded by Vaughn. Vaughn, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Carter kicks to Robinson. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Carter's got 4 assists in the game.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
There's the dish to Miller. Will it go? And it's good on the layup. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Carter. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet spring music all day long.
And Vince Carter picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Martin with it, now guarded by Vaughn. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Hudson's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Vaughn. There's the pick. Robinson left side. Passes it to Planinic. Left side Jefferson. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Now, here is Martin. There's the steal. And for Brooklyn, the shot's good from Planinic.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Here's Martin, and it's blocked by Planinic. Here's Nakbar. Misses the three. Gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Hoiberg. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
The Nets making a switch here. Collins is checked in. From beyond the arc, gets it to go. And here's Martin. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Lets it go with a three. Good.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
And stolen by Miller. 4-on-3 break. Takes it from 10. And he overshot that one, missing. Now, here's Thomas. And there's the pass to Murray. Here's Padgett. No good from outside. Now the Timberwolves with it, and that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for it. Martin kicks to Miller. It's Martin on the wing. No good on the triple.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Murray. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The first one falls. And the Nets making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Martin gives him the lead pass. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And the first one drops. And he makes both free throws. Pass to Murray. The feed to Collins. Shot denied. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Off the inbound. Murray, good.
Boy, you can't run an inbounds play any better than that right there.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now Martin. All sorts of time. That's good on the jump shot. Gone a nice 5 of 6 shooting from the field. Good ball movement here by New Jersey. Here's Collins. No good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Here's Hoiberg. Kept alive, Minnesota.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
And the Nets making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Hoiberg. Hits it from three-point range.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
The shot's good from Planinic.
And he has picked it up here in the second half, really lighting it up now.
Gotten 5 shots to fall in 8 attempts. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here's Olowokandi, banked in off the glass. Here's Planinic, and the layup's good off the glass.
Well, it's been a tale of 2 halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
Minnesota with the ball. Martin with it. Can't hit from in close.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Planinic from outside off the mark. Now here is Martin. Madsen, he's covered by Murray. Martin attacking. Here's Trent, and the shot is good. Outside Thomas, Murray. Here's Nakbar. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, desperation 3. I think he's got to look to move the ball on in that situation.
Back to Martin. Here's Hoiberg. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Well, they were getting tired out there. A quick timeout gives them an opportunity to catch their breath.
Some changes for Brooklyn. And it's Carter penetrating. Jefferson passing to Planinic. Martin with the screen for Carter. Off the screen.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible.
possible.
Not
Holy
probable.
smokes.
It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
And the Nets making a change here. Down low, and he dunks it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Backing down is Martin. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And tack on a few more points to the lead. Why not? I suppose this is an emphatic showing for this club.
And, Steve, they did it in style. A beat down the entire way.
Carter outside. Martin. Missed inside. Pass to Martin. .130 left in the fourth quarter. Another steal. Here we go, one-on-one. And the shot is good.
Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Passes it to Hassel. .106 left here in the fourth quarter. Carter outside. He feeds it to Thomas. The pass to Planinich. 4 on the clock. Here's Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, this is going to seal the deal. They've really exploded here to the finish line.
You know, once they sniffed out that blood in the water, the killer instinct came right out.
Here's Sprewell. A three-pointer is right on target.
Boy, if they could have had this kind of run earlier in the game, it might have made a big difference.
You know, I think a big reason behind the run, Steve, is that they're not getting pressured as much by the defense now that the game's all but finished.
And it's Martin missing. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Hassel. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here is Carter. Thomas a screen. Carter up top. Takes a three. The shot misses. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Some days, Clark, everything goes right for a team, and they just had one of those games.
Yes, sir.